Hi, I'm Dave Mason. I'm in commercial sales with Cookshack Incorporated out of Ponca City, Oklahoma. And we're here today to talk about the differences between the FEC120 and the FEC100. Before I start talking about the differences between the two smokers, I'd like to mention a few similarities about them. Both of these smokers are constructed of double-wall stainless steel with 850-degree spin glass insulation on the smokers. They both have heavy-duty door latches to really ensure that the products stay in there and the door stays closed. And both of them have the 20-pound capacity hoppers, and they're run by the IQ4 controller system. The two biggest differences between these two smokers is the capacity. The FEC120 will hold up to 150 pounds of thick cut meat, and the FEC100 will hold 100 pounds. The basic difference is they both have the same size shelves. The FEC120 has 5 and the FEC100 has 4. Okay, first we're going to talk about the operation of the FEC100 and how it differentiates. I'll make that clear once we talk about the 120 also. Basically, the interior on the FEC100, as you can see, there's 4 shelves. The 100 comes with 7 drawer shelf guides, so you do have some adjustments available, or you can actually add grills to it. The fire pot for the FEC100 is down here in the bottom of the meat compartment, and there's also a drain hole here. Basically, this is the area that you will clean the ashes out after each use. There's a slide here that all your drippings will go down to the side and funnel down to the bottom. As we talked earlier, both models have the pellet hopper and the IQ4 controller, and basically you can load up to 20 pounds at a time in the hopper of the hardwood pellets. And all you do is you need to program in your cooking temperature, your cooking time, your hold temperature and hold time, and hit start. It'll automatically start the fire itself, and basically you're off and running there. The exhaust on the FEC100 comes out of the flue on the side, and basically we do build this model in reverse order. It doesn't charge any extra for building a reverse model. We have some customers that will face one each direction. As far as operating the FEC120, the controller and the pellet hopper are very similar to the FEC100 as far as where you set your controls and your temperatures and times at. It does hold 20 pounds of pellets in the hopper. And basically, I'd like to show you the interior of this. It's quite a bit different than the FEC100, as you can tell by the interior. There's no fire pot in the bottom. We have it offset, so it requires a convection fan to circulate the smoke and the heat in this side here. And instead of exhausting out the sides of this machine, the smoke has to come down here and come all the way to the bottom. And basically there's a false wall on each side that the smoke has to rise back up through to get to the exhaust. On the opposite side of the pellet hopper is the Firebox Access. You open this up, this is a fire door here. The fire pot is inside there, and this is also where you clean the ashes out of this machine. When the smoke goes down to those false walls in the side, it comes out of a rectangle exhaust tube on each side towards the rear of the top of the machine. Some additional differences in the FEC100 and FEC120 are that the FEC100 will burn 3/4 of a pound of pellets per hour at 250 degrees. The FEC120 burns 1.5 pounds per pellets per hour at 250 degrees. Both of them require about the same electrical current. They both are 120 volt 110 plugs. Both the FEC100 and the FEC120 have some optional features and optional equipment available for them. One of the optional features is a meat probe that you can plug into the electronic controllers. They have rib racks available to where you can double the capacity for cooking ribs on either one of the machines. They have optional stainless steel grills to replace the nickel grills that it comes standard with. And basically we have a new attachment that we call the log burner, which is basically a stainless steel shelf that attaches to the fire pot, and a person can lay a regular chunk of wood or like a apple log or a chunk of hickory here to add additional smoke or flavor to their products. One of the optional features that we have is the meat probe, which actually plugs into the front of the IQ4 controller here. There's a button here that you can set the temperature for the meat probe to reach, and what that means is basically, let's use brisket as an example. If you had a full load of briskets, what you would do is you'd run this meat probe in, you'd plug it into the center, one of the center pieces of the meat in the brisket to where it reaches the center of the brisket. Set that temperature probe for 195, and as soon as your center brisket internal temperature reaches 195, the smoker will automatically kick into a holding temperature. All of the equipment that we make at Cookshack comes with a 2-year limited warranty, a 90-day parts and labor warranty, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. All of our commercial units are NSF rated, USDA certified, and ETL rated. Some of the things that both of these smokers do come with, they come with a cookbook, a operator's manual. Both of them come with 40 pounds of hickory pellets inside. They also include casters, a drip pan, and on the inside of these things we put a spice kit which contains several of our spices, including our spicy barbecue sauce mix. They also come with 5 pounds of brisket rub, 5 pounds of rib rub, 5 pounds of spicy chicken rub, 1 gallon of mild barbecue sauce, and 1 gallon of spicy barbecue sauce. If you call Cookshack at 1-800-423-0698 and talk to us about either one of these machines, some of the questions we'll probably ask is what you're planning on using it for. The FEC100 is geared more for competition, backyard use, small catering operations. The FEC120 is designed for restaurant use, heavy operations, and we kind of consider it the workhorse. You can see all these products at www.cookshack.com or call us here at Cookshack, and we'd love to talk to you about them.